weeks of regular season play after play concluded tonight. And tonight was officially the 95th edition of the Battle of the Arroyo, a rivalry normally in favor of the Harlingen Cardinals in recent years. In fact, they've won 4 in a row in the series going into tonight. San Benito's last win in the series came back in 2018, but it's the Greyhounds entering tonight in the driver's seat for an outright district title after Harlingen's lost to Weslaco. So if the Cards wanted to hold out hope for a or a tri championships, they'd need a win at Bobby Morrow Stadium. For San Benito, they control their own destiny here. Let's go to the highlights of this one. Harlingen looking for their 5th straight Battle of the Arroyo victory in the 95th edition. Greyhounds would get it going on the opening drive. Handoff for Fabian Garcia, continues to be one of the best running backs in the Rio Grande Valley. He takes it to the Cardinal 30, but the Hounds would flip the field here. 3rd down now in the red zone here. It's Aaron Corona going for the back pylon, looking for Adam Cortez. The ball lands on Andres Dur, but still in play. David Herrera secures it for the pick, and the touchback. Cards save the score. Big defensive play there. Cards looking for a spark on offense. Screen pass here for Adam Sanchez. Cards moving the chains here, but they'd stall near the goal line. They'd settle for 3. Josh Lopez would nail a little chip shot field goal. Cardinals would lead 3-0 at halftime. A classic low-scoring game between these two foes. They'd scored a touchdown to start the 3rd. Hounds were trailing 10-0, but the Hounds never panicked, and why would you when you have Fabian Garcia? Hounds down by 3. Another carry for Diaz. 2 touchdowns here, 274 yards on the ground for Garcia. Go-ahead score to make it 14-10. Don't forget about Aaron Garza too. Hard run gets stopped at the 1 here, but he'd punch it on the next play. San Benito would go 21 unanswered after being down 10-0. 21-10 was the final. They break a 4-game losing streak in the Battle of the Arroyo with the 21-10 victory. Our Brandon Benitez was there and talked to the Greyhounds after their big comeback win.
A comeback victory is what it took for Battle of the Arroyo. San Benito takes the win in this one over Harlingen. Joining me now, perhaps the best running back that we have here in the Valley, that's Fabian Garcia. Thanks for joining me, man. Just obviously a big night for you guys, over 250 rushing yards for you. How'd you feel out there, and how big of a win was this for y'all?
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, and thank my teammates, because without them, this is not possible. Because without my O-line, without everyone that contributed today, we balled out, and I couldn't do it without my O-line. My O-line is the reason why I am where I am. So all the glory should go to them.
Especially knowing that, you guys go down 10-0, never wavered, then you all of a sudden long run. Just how good on offense have you guys been feeling as of late?
We've been feeling great. Like my O-line, we've been working every day. Every day we've been working, and we work for this kind of moment, and we're coming for everything. Just know that.
Joining me now, San Benito offensive coordinator Benny Ellison. You guys get back in the win column for Battle of the Arroyo. I know how much this rivalry means between both communities. Just what was it like out there, when you guys took the lead and you guys hung on for the win?
The kids were excited, but we told them to just, stay even keel the whole game. When good things happen, bad things happen, just maintain what we do, stay even keel, and just play.
What do you make of the night that Fabian has had? I mean, he's done this for you guys so many times, but does it ever stop impressing you, just knowing when you need him the most, he delivers for you?
He's fun to watch, isn't he? So we know that when we need him, he's going to be there. He ran well tonight. Of course, he can't do it by himself. Had great guys up front, did a great job, and so feed Fabian the ball.
21-10, the final score. San Benito snaps a 4-game losing streak in the Battle of the Arroyo to the Harlingen Cardinals. But it won't get any easier for the Greyhounds. They still have to go at Los Fresnos before hosting Weslaco to finish out the season. Those are going to be 2 tough matches for the Greyhounds if they want to lift that District 32 6A title. Over on the other side, the Harlingen Cardinals, they'll have to rebound. They can do that against Brownsville Rivera before taking on Los Fresnos to finish off their season as well. Should be a great time to finish out District 32 6A play. That'll do it for us from Bobby Morrow Stadium. I'm Brandon Benitez. Alex, back to you.
All right, Brandon, let's stick with District 32 6A. The other team that's unbeaten is setting up a big matchup in Week 11. If Weslaco and San Benito can still stay unblemished, it's Weslaco taking on Brownsville Rivera over at Bobby Lackey Stadium tonight. Now, it's Andres Sepulveda. He just makes things happen. Now, Weslaco's been running the ball lately and making big plays, but this time it was Sepulveda to Frankie Trevino with the touchdown to make it a 7-0 lead after the point after. And then it's Jesus Hinojosa getting it to Gabriel Gonzalez, but the ball gets loose Rivera fumbles the football. Weslaco able to recover before the ball can go out of bounds. So Weslaco's offense back in business, and then Sepulveda one more time with the rollout. It eludes one defender here, gets one into the flats here to Aiden Morales. He scores the touchdown, another point after to make it a 14-0 lead there for the Panthers. And then we'd see more from Weslaco from short yardage situation here. It's Freddy Ressa gets it to the house for the touchdown. Weslaco goes up 20-0 at that point. They'd go up 21-0 here in just a moment. Final score tonight, 35-7. Meanwhile, go back to last night, Los Fresnos in 32-6A. They beat Brownsville-Hanna 31-0. So let's look at those 32-6A standings. Right now, Weslaco and San Benito up at the top, both at 3-0. Los Fresnos at 2-1, bringing up the third place spot at the moment. Harlingen at 1-2, rare 2 district losses for them. Rivera and Hanna both winless in District 32-6A play. How about from 31-6A tonight? Edinburgh with a 41-27 win over La Jolla. Mission beat Edinburgh Economides 59-7. So that's the way it looked last night. PSJA with a 41-12 victory over Edinburgh North. We'll take a look at the standings as we move forward in that district as well. Now, there's been no better team in Region 4 of 5A Division 1 than PSJA North. As of this week, Dave Campbell's Texas Football has the Raiders ranked 7th in the state in 5A Division 1. The defense has been superb. Going into tonight, they hadn't allowed a point since September the 1st when they beat Los Fresnos 54-17. Since then, they've outscored their 5 opponents 231-0. Tonight they get McAllen Memorial looking to make the McAllen sweep. Mustangs looking to pull the upset and get into the running for a share of the district championship with a win. McAllen Memorial, PSJA North tonight over at PSJA Stadium tonight. That one had the game of the year last night. This one proved to be a pretty entertaining one early, but after the kickoff here, Aiden Garza comes up with the recovery for the Raiders. Matthew Kaufman, guys, watch out. Matthew Kaufman's going to do an onside kick on the opening kickoff or the opening kickoff at halftime. He's always going to do it. Just watch out for it. Not to give away your secret, Coach, but come on. You always got to watch out for the Raiders with a little trickeration here. Here's Ethan Guerra, pardon me, with the interception here. Big time play for the Raiders, and then the Raiders working fast on the very next play. It's Jaden Fuentes taking it to the house for the touchdown. Raiders in business, continuing to pour on the lead. That made it a 14-0 game at that point. Then we'd see a ball get stripped here by McAllen Memorial's Jimmy Martinez here. So a nice play defensively here for the Mustangs. They were in it through a good chunk of this one. Raiders defense does give up a touchdown tonight, 27-7 though, the final score. Meanwhile, Palmview taking on McAllen High. This one going on over McAllen's Veterans Memorial Stadium. As we take a look at the highlights here, as we see a missed field goal opportunity. That one gets not blocked, but it does turn into a broken play here as the McAllen Memorial, the McAllen Bulldogs able to get a big defensive play, taking it all the way back. And a 65-yard return on the fumble recovery. McAllen Memorial gets, McAllen High gets a big play there from Nick Moss. Then they'd get in business in the third quarter as we'd get a big run here. 26-0 was the final score. Let's take a look at 15 5A Division 1 scores. Edinburgh Vela with a 77-0 victory over Wattis Lincoln. It was McAllen Rowe over Rio Grande City, 33-7. So let's take a look at the 15 5A Division 1 standings. PSJ North all alone in first place at 5-0. Vela right behind them at 4-1 is McAllen Memorial, McAllen Rowe 3-2. Also McAllen High at 3-2. Rio Grande City still close there at 2-3. Meanwhile, Donna North taking on Brownsville Veterans tonight. This one going on over at Sam Stadium. Chargers and Chiefs. And the Chargers getting a big play here from Gilbert Trio. Chargers may be the best team we haven't been talking about enough here this season. Big touchdown there. 2-point conversion was good to make it 8-0 lead. And then we'd see the Chargers getting it done defensively. It's Jerry Gomez with the pick, ends in the touchdown, takes it to the house for the score. Jerry Gomez, big interception on the pick six. Then more from the Chargers. We see Alvin Trevion getting in the act here. Trevion punches it in to pay dirt for the touchdown. It makes it a 22-0 game. Then into the second quarter we go. Maddox Bond getting into the act. One of the things they do over at Brownsville Veterans, they pass the ball around to different guys to get in the end zone. Maddox Bond gets it in to make it 29-0. Final score tonight over at Sam Stadium, 64-7. Chargers beat the Chiefs. How about the Donna Redskins taking on Brownsville Pace? This one going on over at Benny LaPrade Stadium tonight. Donna looking for some home cooking, trying to shake off a 2-game losing streak, welcoming in the Pace Vikings. And we see Jeffrey Lefevre faking the pass, hands it off here on the delay on the draw play. It's Danny Martinez, takes it all the way down the sideline into the end zone for the score. 7-0 lead, Donna Redskins. Then Donna, the home team, once again getting into the red zone. Humberto Leal punches it in, extends the lead to 14-0 over the Vikings. And then down for Jeffrey Lefevre to show off his arm with the pass and the reception here to Javier Rodriguez. Turns on the Jets, gets to the end zone for the score. Extra point, no good. 20-0 the score at that point. Final score tonight from Benny Laprade Stadium. It was 48 to 14. Also in 16-5 Division 1, that one is off. Roma won last night 48-40. Different district, Harlingen South with a 64-7 victory over Brownsville Lopez. Still more to come here on fifth quarter as we get you some more highlights, including the big game last night between Roma and PSG Memorial. Stay with us.
The fifth quarter, powered by Reyna's Barbecue.
Here at Reyna's Barbecue in Cocina, they have mastered the art of oak smoked brisket, sausage, and pork ribs. This is Texas eating.
It ain't Texas sin Tex-Mex. And Reyna's has flame-grilled fajitas, charro beans and rice, and homemade flour tortillas.
That looks mighty tasty.
That smells real good.
I'll trade you a rib for a tortilla.
Simon.
Jim.
Reyna's Barbecue in Cocina.
I'm so happy about the lifetime oil changes.
And everyone was very accommodating. Everyone is very nice here, and they ask you if you're doing good. They ask you if you need a service, time to see how long you're going to take to wait.
I just want to thank all of you for bestowing on us this amazing honor of winning the Global Award of Excellence. All 3 of our Nissan stores, thanks to all of you. And if we don't do what we promise,
Nana, pau, pau.
Charlie, son.
Amen.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call the number on your screen and use the code STARTFREE to get your Carefree Dental Card and free plan information. Don't wait. Call now.
Welcome back to the fifth quarter. Now, I know it's Friday and we want to get to tonight's games, but I want to go back to last night's thriller. It's not often the PSG Memorial and Roma are in the spotlight, just a handful of winning seasons between the two programs, but both a chance to be in the driver's seat as the lone unbeaten's left in 16-5 in Division II, and a chance for both programs' first ever district title in football. So let's go back to last night's game. We'll start with David Galan. Big play here. Quick toss as PSG Memorial gets in the end zone. That was late in the game. And then we'd see PSG Memorial get the big-time block here, trying to win it at the end of the fourth quarter. And then Roma gets a big play from Ariel Garcia. Takes it to the house, 25 yards away. That was in double overtime. The defense gets it done for Roma. They go on to win it by a final of 48-40 in double overtime. Roma unbeaten, first time they're 8-0 ever. Let's go back to last night. Brandon Benitez was there, talked to the Roma Gladiators, including head coach Frank Villanueva after the victory.
Where does this rank amongst all wins that you've had just in your entire coaching career?
This ranks with us beating Mercedes back when we first made the playoffs for the very first time. It ranks right up there.
What did it take to come out with the victory in this one? Obviously, you guys came out to a 2-score lead a couple times in the game. In the end, credit to the offense on PSG Memorial. They really made you guys work for this one. Just your thoughts on this game going down to the wire and just coming out with the victory.
Well, it was game of the week for a reason. You know, we had two undefeated teams going at it. We gave the fans their money's worth, and it was great. I'm real proud of my kids. They never gave up. They fought to the end, and we came on top. We came out on top.
You know, in regards to what this game means, obviously still plenty left in district play for you guys to accomplish, but just how big does a game like this give you for the confidence that you guys can finish strong in this one?
Gives us a lot of confidence, puts us in the driver's seat. There's 2 more games, and we accomplished our goal of being district champs for the very first time.
We compete with anybody. You know, we have amazing coaching staffs, individual coaches, offensive coordinator, head coach. Coach Arce, you know, is his playbook. Real thankful to him. Gotta stay humble, hungry. It feels amazing. It feels amazing to be 8-0. You know, never done in Roma history.
Congratulations to the Roma Gladiators. They are 8-0. They're in the driver's seat for a district championship in 16-5 in Division II. Let's continue on here. Mission Veterans taking on Sherryland tonight over at Tom Landry Stadium. And Braden Ludiker, I feel like we haven't been talking about Ludiker enough. Comes up with a big throw there, does it on the ground and through the air. This time finds Abel Lucio, a 30-yard reception in the end zone. 10-0 Mission Veterans after the extra point. And then Ludiker connects with Vincent Abrego, gets a few more yards down the sidelines before getting pushed out of bounds. Big play there in the red zone for the Patriots, and then they finish it off. It's Abel Lucio again, second touchdown of the game at that point to make it a 16-0 lead for the Veterans Memorial Patriots after missing the point after. And then some trouble here from Bo Krell. Inhijo Hernandez with the sack, gets fired up, and then it's Ludiker throwing a dime, finding Vincent Abrego. Takes it over the middle, beats his defender, takes it to the house for the touchdown. It was 23-0 Mission Veterans at halftime. They'd go on to win it by a final of 30-8. Let's look at the standings here in 16-5 in Division II. Well, first let's look at the Sherryland Pioneer scores. They beat PSA Southwest tonight 44-21. They bounced back with their loss to Roma last week. So let's continue on here in the 16-5 in Division II standings. Roma with a 3-0 record in district. PSG Memorial, Mission Veterans, and Sherryland Pioneer all right there, tied for second at 2-1. PSG Southwest and Sherryland all winless so far. Santa Maria taking on La Villa tonight. Big matchup in 16-2A Division I here. A matchup that could end up deciding a district championship here. Santa Maria and La Villa shaking hands at halftime. This is always a fun little rivalry game. On the opening kickoff, they kick it onside, and Angelada comes up with the recovery, and then it's Asaya Gracia. Takes it to the house for the touchdown. Gets past a couple of defenders here, squeaks past the Cardinals to the house for the score. Santa Maria with a 7-0 lead. Go Cougars at that point. La Villa, though, trying to respond. Looking for a little Go Cardinals action from Brandon Felix. He's just been superb all season long. Keeps it, runs it for the score. La Villa misses the point after. They trailed at 7-6 at that point. And then Felix again keeps it here for a big-time run. Cardinals and Cougars final tonight over at La Villa. Cougars with the victory 30-19. Let's go to Santa Gertrudis taking on Lyford tonight. I got to tell you, all these schools that are doing these lights that turn on and off, you guys are playing at night. Let's stop with the turning off and on of the lights there. All right, Aiden Rubalcaba snaps it to Aiden Olivas Romos, throws it to Isaias Gonzalez for the touchdown here. Then it's Santa Gertrudis is Julian Gonzalez with the throw. It's intercepted. Armando de la Garza's got it and takes it inside Santa Gertrudis territory. And then Aiden Olivas Romo throws it to Isaias Gonzalez for the touchdown there. Lyford trying to bounce back after their first loss last week. Final score tonight over in Lyford. Bulldogs pick up the victory, a 10-point win, 34-24. Also, take a look at some other scores from 15-5 in Division II. Gregory Portland with a 56-7 win over Mercedes. It was Flower Bluff beating Valley View 50-0. Also tonight, Ed Couchelsa over Brownsville Porter by a final of 49-7. All right, still more to come here on the fifth quarter. Thursday game.
College football's finally here in the Valley. V's up.
Hey, when does the game start?
Says here fall of 2025. Well, I have the grill going, so...
We can wait.
Yeah, we can wait.
Only $39,000 to $995 for a new 2023 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab and 3.9% APR for 72 months at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call now to get your Carefree Dental Card and free plan information.
It's football season in the Valley, and Reyna's Barbecue and Cocina has you covered. We're doing authentic Texas-style barbecue and authentic Tex-Mex favorites. 2 unique flavors, 100% Texan. And it wouldn't be football season without our delicious smoked and crispy wings or our mouth-watering appetizers. Dine in, drive through, or let us cater your next event. It's football, food, and family at Reyna's Barbecue and Cocina.
The times certainly have changed, and that goes for the car buying process too. But Clark Chevrolet hasn't changed the way that we do business. We're celebrating 90 years of providing the transparency, trust, and expertise that customers want for 4 generations. Let us put 90 years of being the area's most respected Chevrolet dealer to work for you.
Find new adventures in a Chevy Silverado with 0% APR and no payments for 90 days, and get an additional $750 cash allowance for a limited time at Clark Chevrolet.
Since 1933, we're a family.
Let's go back to Thursday. PSG taking on Edinburgh North. PSG looking to stay unbeaten in district play, picking up another victory in a game that could end up deciding the outright district championship. Jorge Alanis with a rare rushing touchdown for the Bears, 3 yards out to make it 7-0. And then Jaime Lopez doing what he does best, connects with Ryan Vallejo, takes it to the house. We call that yards after catch, folks. 16 yards for the touchdown, 14-0 Bears after the point after. Then the Bears starting to get after it on defense as well. As they tried to get the running game going, Ulysses Melendez was kind of stifled last night by the PSG defense. And then back on offense, here come the Bears. Ryan Vallejo, this time able to haul in this grab after a little extra running there from Jaime Lopez to keep the play alive. 21-0 Bears at that point, and then Lopez finding Jorge Alanis in the end zone 11 yards away. Touchdown passes all the way around for Jaime Lopez. Final score last night over in Edinburgh, 41-12 was the final. Also last night, 32-6A action, Los Fresnos taking on Brownsville Hanna. We'll start things off here with the Falcons already up 7-0. Robert Pineda getting things done, takes it to the house for the score to make it a 14-0 lead. And then Juan Carlos Fuentes getting in on the act here for Los Fresnos as they try to add to their total here as Pineda back to pass. No, he's going to hand it off here. Draw play for Fuentes. Finds some room, finds the end zone to make it 21-0. Final score last night, a shutout victory for Los Fresnos, 31-0. Falfurrias taking on Rio Hondo last night over at Bobcat Stadium. Big opportunity for Rio Hondo to stay unbeaten in district play as they took on the Jersey Bulls. And we'd see Ruben Atkinson get it to Eddie Martinez, find some room for the touchdown. Gotta love those Rio Hondo uniforms. Good job, Rocky James, with your uniform order there. Then it's Keon Lopez. Ruben Atkinson throwing this one deep, and he throws an interception here. He ended up with 3 interceptions in the game, but Keon Lopez ends up hauling it in here, takes it to the house for the touchdown. Rio Hondo was trailing in this one 20-14 at the half, but the final score last night, Rio Hondo comes up, forces overtime, and they end up winning it 43-38. That score is flipped. Rio Hondo with the victory over Falfurrias, 43-38. Some other scores for you from last night: 77-0 Edinburgh Vela over Juarez Lincoln. Raymondville 31-13 over Gruya. That's the other final from last night. Still more to come as we wrap it up on the 5th quarter.
Shop the only dealer in Texas to win Dealer of the Year for both Buick and GMC. And drive a new Envision for $279 per month or with 1.9% financing and no payments until 2024. In the heart of the Valley, Burdock and Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
Here at Reyna's Barbecue and Cocina, they have mastered the art of oak smoked brisket, sausage, and pork ribs. This is Texas eating.
It ain't Texas sin Tex-Mex. And Reyna's has flame-grilled fajitas, charro beans and rice, y homemade flour tortillas.
That looks mighty tasty.
That smells real good.
I'll trade you a rib for a tortilla.
Simón.
Jim.
Reyna's Barbecue and Cocina.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Shop the only dealer in Texas to win Dealer of the Year for both Buick and GMC. And save with 1.9% financing or $279 per month on a new Acadia. Plus, make no payments until 2024 in the heart of the valley. Bird Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
Believe it or not, we get to week 10 next week. Edinburgh North and Edinburgh, a big matchup next week. Edinburgh staying unbeaten in district play. Pioneer and Sherryland and the Snakeskin Classic. San Benito and Los Fresnos. Los Fresnos still with an opportunity to get a share of the district championship if they can get through the rest of their schedule, and Weslaco ends up falling to San Benito. Meanwhile, Mission Veterans takes on PSG Memorial. That's a huge one when it comes to playoff positioning in 16 5A Division II. Let's run through the scores one more time. San Benito wins the Battle of the Arroyo 21-10. It was Weslaco 35-7 over Brownsville Rivera. Also, Mission with a 59-7 victory over Economides. It was Edinburgh over La Jolla, 41-27. Also tonight, PSG North stays unbeaten, 27-7. Their streak of shutouts, though, ends at 5 as they beat the Mustangs. Meanwhile, McAllen Rowe beats Rio Grande City 33-7. Also tonight, Palmview falls to McAllen High, 26-0 over in McAllen. Donna with a 48-14 victory over Brownsville Pace. Also tonight, Harlingen South with a victory over the Lobos 64-7, and it was 64-7 also for Brownsville Veterans and Donna North. Meanwhile, Mission Veterans 30-8 victory over the Sherryland Rattlers. PSG Southwest, they fall to Sherryland Pioneer 44-21. Also, Gregory Portland over Mercedes 56-7. It was Ed Couchelsa over Brownsville Porter 49-7. Also, Flower Bluff knocks off Valley View shutout fashion 50-0. Santa Maria over La Villa 30-19. La Feria falls to Zapata 31-7. It's been a rough year for the Lions. Alice, they beat the Pirates, who are still winless on the year 70-0. Port Isabel beat Bishop 38-9, and it was Santa Rosa over Monte Alto 50-0. Also, San Diego with a victory over Progreso 55-0. That's going to do it for the fifth quarter. We'll see you next week for week 10.
The fifth quarter, powered by Reyna's Barbecue. The fifth quarter, powered by